All right, hey guys, Tim, Sergeant of Sauce. Here we are in the booming city of Worth, and we are getting ready to review Oh Boy Pizza. Man, I cannot wait. Heard a lot of good things about this place. It's takeout only, so I'm gonna have to take out these pies, bring them over to the Friendly Confines at Carl's, and give them a nice, good review. Look at this, Oh Boy Pizza, well lit rather. Look at that. All right, hey, Chicago pizza guys and gals, Sergeant of Sauce here, Tim. Here at the Friendly Confines, as you can tell, this is Carl's home base. We're excited to be with you tonight, and I want to wish everyone, first of all, a Happy New Year. I hope your New Year has been going well. I hope you're able to keep up with your resolutions. Our resolution was, as the Chicago pizza guys, is to eat more pizza. And so we are going to eat some pizza tonight. We're going to drink some beer. We're excited to bring to you a review for Oh Boy Pizza.
Alex here, Prince Pepperoni. As Tim said, Happy New Year. We've got a lot of really good stuff in store for you this year. We're getting started early this year. We're gonna review this Oh Boy Pizza. Oh Boy Pizza is at, I think it's 113th in Harlem and Worth.
Oh boy, it's pizza, and this smells so good. I've been driving it in the car as I picked it up because Oh Boy Pizza is just a takeout spot. The smell and the aroma in my car was driving me insane. So we're gonna dig into these pizzas right now. Gonna open them up. We got one medium sausage, we got one medium pepperoni. And let's open these up, guys, get a shot of the bag. So we're already at a good spot, right? Most people like that bag action. So here we go.
Is it the sausage or the pepperoni? I think the pepperoni's under the cheese in here.
Might be under the cheese.
Let's open up the other one.
Let's open this, get this bag open, get this party started. This is medium sausage, right? As Alex just told us. And I disregarded that, but here we go. Oh yeah, yeah. As you can see already, Carl, and you're gonna love this, and I know Alex will too. The slices. Look how small those slices are. It reminds me of Vito and Nick's, right? Mm-hmm. So let's dig in here. I'm gonna grab a spot right here. Oh man.
Be nice and brown. We didn't order these any particular way. You know, just looking at these pizzas, we got two mediums, perfectly cooked.
Wow, kind of charred.
Oh yeah,
Not grainy. So there's nothing. I don't sense any. Feel any. Well, there's a little bit of cornmeal, but not much. But let's dig in here. Here we go. The word that's popping into my head with this right now is complete. It's like a complete pizza. It's got, the sauce seems just right. The crust is just right. The cheese, nothing is taking over.
Right, so Tim picked it up. It's 5 degrees out, right? Brings the pizza. It's about, what, 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes to get them in here. And there's a couple things. Like, number one, these pizzas held up so good in the cold.
It's something that we've heard a little bit about. You know, people posted about it on the site. We've seen on some other sites that we look at that people really like this place. And so far, you go to a place, to order it. Well done. We mentioned in our Phil's review that we order it Easy Well over there because they have that option. But the cook on these is just perfect. Nice, crispy, and brown. This is the pepperoni right here. I'm going to go in on the corner piece. I always like a corner piece. I want you to notice that the cheese doesn't quite come up to the edge, which is something that I think the three of us like. You do get that lacing of the sauce there and nice crispy slices of pepperoni all the way up to the edge.
Okay, the sauce. You know me, I'm about the sauce. This sauce is delicious. It's probably, so far, from what I can remember, one of the better sauces that we've had in a while. Very, very good. Tangy, sweet, tomatoey, delicious.
So I'm going to come at this from the edge side. Nice crunch.
Looking at the crust, and you know me, the king of crust, beautifully charred. It is docked, okay? And you know what? It's that perfect thickness between thin and like a thicker crust pizza, like a Bagger's, right? Or like a Little Frank's or Phil's.
So the first thing that hits me about this is, as Tim said, it's balanced, right? Really nice balance of toppings. The crust is nice and sturdy. Nice char on the bottom too. Good color on that. But the thing that sticks out to me about this right away is the sauce. Sauce is nice and sweet. we've had sauces that lend themselves more to the garlic side. We've got sauces that are heavy on the oregano. Some are even spicy. Tim and I did that Dreams Pizza review where we almost thought there was cayenne pepper or red pepper flakes in the sauce. This is a sweet sauce. And I've always been a fan of sweet sauce on a pizza because I think being a fan of pepperoni, the pepperoni usually brings the spice or the sausage brings the spice. So I'm a really big fan of this already.
This really is probably one of the most perfect crusts that you can get for when you pick up a pizza and bring it back in.
The cheese is excellent, nice and brown on there. Probably just a standard mozzarella. I'm not getting any other flavors like we've gotten in other places, but there's nothing wrong with going with straight mozz and browning it properly. Plenty of flavor on this.
And I'm going to go in on it. And like I said, I already had a couple pieces of this already, so I'm just going to give you my review.
Still crunchy.
It's still crunchy. It's holding up. Toppings basically go to the end, although there's a little love handle here, okay? A little sauce. But everything is in perfect balance. It's a very sweet sausage. I don't taste a lot of fennel in it, but it's a very good, flavorful sausage. Both of these pizzas have impressed me so far. I know we're going to come back and give you our last slice, but I just want to say, man, team that up with a cold beer. Oh my God, this is good stuff.
All right, so we're going to do our last slice for Oh Boy Pizza in Worth. I'm going to start by asking everybody that watches this video. We know a lot of you engage with us on Facebook. Some of you find us through YouTube. Don't only let us know what you think about the review, but kind of as a group, as the Chicago Pizza Guys, we've been talking about evolving a little bit in terms of the way that we rate pizzas. We've traditionally used a 5-point scale. We kind of define in numerical terms how we feel about the pizza, but then we also talk about elite pizzas and pizzas that we think you should try. One of the things that we've talked about is moving away from the numerical system into more of a recommended system. So we highly recommend this pizza, or we recommend that you try this. The reason for that is because sometimes numerical reviews don't tell the whole story, and a lot of the pizzas we try really do deserve high scores, and it helps us to compare what we've had to one another. But we're interested to hear your thoughts because ultimately we're doing this for you. We love having an audience. We love the feedback that you give us. So if you got some thoughts on that, please let us know because we're always happy to evolve. That being said, we are going to stick with the numerical review for this, and I got to give this a 4.4. This is a really strong candidate for the Chicago Pizza Guys. It lines up very nicely with the other pizzas we've tried. We mentioned in our, kind of initial reviews that this pizza is very balanced. The more I ate it, the sauce is really the star here, and it's a sweet sauce, which I like, and I'm fairly certain that Tim and Carl like. You'll hear their final slice in just a second. But if that's not your thing, this might not be your thing. We're always very honest about that, right? But from my perspective, I really enjoyed this pizza. The toppings were delicious. It was a sweet sausage as well. The pepperoni, didn't assert itself at first, but the more I ate it, it definitely brought out the spice. So I would absolutely eat Oh Boy Pizza on the regular, right? This is a really good pie. If you're driving by, on Harlem Avenue and you happen to be hungry, definitely stop by and give these guys a try because both of these pizzas were extremely good.
We had a sausage, a medium sausage, and we had a medium pepperoni. It's kind of like our standard that we, do our reviews by. And in terms of, and I want to just echo some of the things that Alex said in his last slice, is that, we will tend to give a numeric review, but we want to also make sure that people, that this is, a recommended pizza. As far as what Alex said, Oh Boy Pizza, in my consideration, in my opinion, my humble opinion, it's a very highly recommended pizza. It's a pizza where I think you can enjoy eating like every Friday night. Everything seemed to work together. The cheese, the sausage, the sauce, the crust was very crunchy all the way through, even into the middle. That crunch was still there. And so I give those guys credit for how they made this pizza. The size of the slices. I mean, we've talked about that before in some of our reviews where we've had huge slices and it's like, this doesn't feel right. Oh Boy slices were just right. They were probably on the small side, I would say, but more of a tavern style that we're trying to go for. And it was just really a wonderful presentation. Both pies looked excellent and tasted excellent. If I was to give this a score, a numeric score, I'd probably say this is a 4-4, as Alex did. I'm you know, and the reason why it's a 4-4 is nothing to me screamed at me in this pizza. Everything just worked really well together. If there was one thing that stood out, it would probably be the sauce. And you know me, I'm always sensitive to the sauce. It was a sweet sauce, a delicious sauce. The pepperoni and the sausage. The sauce was still there. I loved it. Oh Boy Pizza was just really a good, really good pizza. I highly recommend it. I was in there earlier when I picked up the pizza. The guys are in there working hard. They're all a bunch of young guys, and I appreciate their hard work in there. The ovens were cooking, and just loved it. So thank you for Oh Boy Pizza. Thank you, guys and gals, for watching us and for supporting us. We really do appreciate it, and we're looking forward to a new year of 2025 of being something very special for Chicago Pizza Guys. We're going to try to probably get more reviews out as soon as we can. We all have different schedules, but we're going to try to get out and put more content on our site so that you guys can see the pizzas that are delicious in this area. All right, thanks, guys. Have a good one.
What a great pizza. I really enjoyed this pizza. I really can't find anything wrong with it. It's a working man's pizza. It's a pizza that fulfills you on a lot of different levels. Like, number one, it was very well, the toppings were very generous. There was a lot of sausage, a lot of pepperoni, the cheese was great, but all in perfect proportions. It wasn't the thinnest crust in the world, but it was thicker. And you know me, I'm the king of crust. This crust had really, the crust for me, the star of the pizza was the crust. Very crispy. It held its own even in the middle, especially since Tim picked it up and took 15 minutes to drive to my house. It held up very, very well. It was a sweet pizza. It had sweet sausage and a slightly sweet sauce. Not overwhelming, but I didn't get that fennel in there or very heavy oregano or garlic, but still a very, very good, flavorful pizza. Definitely highly recommended. Okay, I'm definitely giving this a 4-4. Am I right that we gave it all 4 4s here? That is a very good rating out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. This is a pizza that you can order for your daughter's overnight party, right? And everybody will love it. It is a pizza you can order that your grandparents are gonna love on a birthday party. And it's also a pizza where if you are a pizza snob or really love Chicago square cut, thin crust Chicago pizza, you'll love it too. So it works all the way around. All in all, I really enjoyed this pizza. I would never ever hesitate to go up there and order again. Very good pizza, and that is coming from the Pizza Guys.